Yo, 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 what's up, JG Voyages? Thanks for stopping by. We're just having a little chat today about this upcoming Halloween season. You know, it's never too early to talk about Halloween, right? Kobe! What's going on, Kobe? How's everything? Lisa, how are you? Again, happy birthday. You're like, enough with the birthday wishes. Kobe says everything is great. Universal Scream says I'm the invisible man. You know what? That'd be a kind of a cool house for them to do, right? We're eating pancakes for free at IHOP. Ooh. I love me some pancakes, but what I like better than pancakes is free pancakes, right? Lisa says thank you, thank you. Cloudy Heavens, hello. Universal Scream says it would be cheap to build an invisible man, right? All right, so how's that? Better? So, yeah, I just got off work came by to Universal on my way home. Decided to have a little chat about this year's Horror Nights. And also Six Flags, they're doing this haunt event for spring. So that seems kind of interesting. And something I'm definitely probably going to look into attending this year. Looks like they're gonna have some houses set up, some scare zones, and some kind of food festival too. I think it's called like a taco and beer fest that they're doing this year. So, you know me and food, I'm always down for that. So, all right. Yeah, here I am. Nobody wants to see me though. Come on. Unfortunately, Danny couldn't join me today. He's working late today, so I'm gonna actually go get him after I'm done here. I'm gonna go pick him up. So yeah, it's just me going solo today. So let's get into this. So what are some people's thoughts about HHN this year? Some things they want to see, some things they don't want to see. I know I'm kind of happy about that. A lot of people are not happy about is the Jabberwockies are probably not coming back. So I'm actually pretty pleased about that. I just thought that maybe 1 or 2 years with them was good enough, and I was over it really quick. Justin, how's it going? But yeah, that's one thing I'm glad that is probably not going to come back is the Jabberwocky show. I'm not sure if they're going to have any kind of entertainment this year. So it begs to imagine maybe they might add an additional maze to compensate for that. Just because you are going to have the crowds. You saw how crowded it was last year for HHN, and that was with the show. So you can only imagine how it's going to be this year if they don't have any live entertainment. To keep that crowd control. Mass Dancer Show has been there for 20 years. Universal Scream says, thank goodness no more Jabberwockies. But the real question is, who do you know who's replacing them? I don't know who's going to replace them. I know that a while ago, last year, we went to a circus called Paranormal Cirque. Kind of similar to what Knott's Berry Farm did for Scary Farm for their haunt season. They had kind of like a freak show. That would be awesome if they replaced it with something like that. Maybe some fire eaters or people doing acrobats or just something, just something more Halloween than a bunch of dancers in white masks. So, I don't know. What do you guys think? You have zero clue how to spell Jabberwockies. Andrew, how's it going? They're probably gonna put a maze in that area for the Jabberwockies. Well, maybe. I thought that they would actually start the demolition of that building, but it doesn't look like it's going anywhere anytime soon. So I know Production Central reopened not too long ago, and they said that's going to be open for at least another few months. So that just gives you some kind of perspective as to what's going to happen to the Animal Actors Building and Special Effects Stage Show. So if it's still around, I could, maybe they do a maze in there. Maybe gut out the bleachers and stuff. Justin says, SoCal Pals, imagine Diagon Alley replace two shows that close in January since it's across Harry Potter. You know what? That'd be awesome if they did a Diagon Alley. If they do Diagon Alley, I would want them to bring the train. That train ride over in Orlando is awesome. I don't know if anyone's ever had a chance to ride it, but it's so magical and so, I don't know how they do it. It's just crazy. I love it. Looking to break ground in July. Really? Okay, so I guess that is going away then. Kobe says Production Central is a discount store. Yes, it is. Actually, if you go into some of the other stores, like not the Future Presentation store, but the main Universal store when you enter the park, they actually have product that they sell at Production Central, and they do have it marked down at a discount as well. Some of the items are not marked with that orange tag, but when you do take it up to the register, they are discounted. So, Lisa says yes, Kobe, and it's cool, but we got most of the things from there. Yeah, that's true. I got a bunch of stuff from Production Central as well. That was one of the cool stores when they had a bunch of monster merchandise in there. Raymond, what's your current speculation? Man, okay, here we go. Speculation time. Okay, so I don't know if you guys saw a video we posted about maybe a month and a half ago with the first updates that we did when the trailer for Evil Dead Rise came out. We kind of told you that we did see the movie. We weren't allowed to talk about it at the time, but now that the trailer's out, we can actually talk more openly about it. That maze is 90% chance it's gonna go over where Hollywood Horror Hotel was at. Universal Horror Hotel was at last year. Frame by frame, that maze is identical to the movie. Instead of a hotel, it's supposed to be an apartment building. Other than that, everything would probably stay the same with the little minor tweaks here and there. But that's one speculation that I have, is that Evil Dead Rise will most likely be coming to HHN this year. We all know that Chucky's also been confirmed. They confirmed that during HHN last year. HHN was still going on when they confirmed that maze, so I'm actually looking forward to that one. I know John Murdy said that he has something special in store for that maze with some animatronics, so that should be interesting to see. Justin, I was surprised too when I saw Production Central reopen. Yeah, a bunch of people were. I was like, wait a minute, this is supposed to be closed. And it's funny because I came earlier that day when they opened, and I saw merchandise in the window, and I said, well, maybe they just put that there so it doesn't look completely empty, doesn't look like it's gonna get boarded up or anything. But no, sure enough, 11 a.m. they opened up, and they were open for business. So that was a pleasant surprise. Kobe says, do you think we'll get a Megan house? Most definitely. I think this is the year of the killer dolls. Megan, I mean, she even kind of hinted on Twitter that she's looking forward to seeing everybody at Halloween Horror Nights. So I don't know. If that's not a confirmation, like what is? I mean, unless they're just messing with us. But I hope not. I hope that she does come to Halloween Horror Nights this year. So that'd be amazing if she did. Killer dolls running loose in the park. Imagine even if they did a scare zone with Megan. That'd be incredible. I know a lot of people who'd want to be a part of that. Gio and Grace, how are you guys? Park and Sip, what's up, bro? What's going on? I still have your water bottle. Maybe I'll save it for next Christmas. Just kidding. Oh, Gio and Grace. Super chat, you guys, thank you so much. Oh, you guys are awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much. That's gonna go to my churro fund. Thanks, guys. You're amazing. Universal Screens. Any music artist mazes. I mean, look at the success The Weeknd had last year. I know a lot of people weren't thrilled about The Weeknd. Not big fans. I myself wasn't a big fan of The Weeknd, but that maze, I was a huge fan of that maze. That was incredible. It was so much fun. It was so original. I really enjoyed that one. So if they bring another music artist, who would I want to see? I don't know. I think it would have to be something in the sorts of either heavy metal or death metal bands. Maybe like Kiss or Ghost or Iron Maiden. Just throwing names out there. I don't know. What do you guys think? I know a lot of kids wouldn't be too familiar with Kiss, but yeah, that would be awesome. Park and Sit, bro. Universal Screams, I still need to get my water bottle. Yeah, see, that's the thing. I was gonna throw it in the mail. Just I'm like, I don't know if I'm ever gonna see this guy again. He's been MIA, so I don't know. Jennifer, hope we have an original doll maze. That'd be so creepy. Oh yeah, if they did like an original one, not an IP, but an actual dolls maze. I mean, who's not afraid of like talking dolls that move? I mean, that'd be terrifying for anybody to see or go through. That's a good suggestion actually. Again with the scare zone, even if they did a scare zone like that with a bunch of creepy walking dolls trying to kill you, you know. So. All right, hang on, you guys. Okay, Justin says, I also heard in other places they already released some merchandise for Super Mario Brothers movie, including the Super Mario Brothers movie Hot Wheels. Hopefully we get those merch in California. I haven't seen the merch. Well, I've seen the merch in advertisements. I haven't seen them in person, but I kind of got an idea what they look like. And the one I got my eye on is the Bowser toy. That one looks incredible. I really want the Mario movie Hot Wheels. Hot Wheels is a hot commodity, my friend. Everybody wants those. I know here at Things at Another World over in City Walk, they do have some Mario Brothers Hot Wheels like Yoshi, Mario, Luigi, Princess Peach. They're not from the movie, they're just from the video games, but nonetheless, they're awesome. Gio and Greg says Tool would have an awesome maze. Oh, with the music. That'd be awesome. But what if what if Slash had his own house this year? Like, I know he's made music for HHN in the past. What if they gave him his own house with his own original soundtrack inside that maze? I think that would be something that they can make that work. You know, make him some kind of demon or something. I don't know. Universal Scream says, up the irons. So Iron Maiden, huh? Is that something you'd want to see? I've heard a lot of chatter about that last year. People were talking about it when during HHN, saying that that's one maze that they'd really want to see is Iron Maiden. I mean, it would fit perfect here in Hollywood. I don't know about Orlando. Jennifer says, something tells me the weekend is coming back for Dawn FM because of that pic Murdy posted last year, talking to the weekend, saying, wonder what we could be talking about. But who knows? Hey, that's a good observation too. The weekend comes back. I know a lot of people wouldn't be disappointed in that. They did an all-new maze, something completely different than what they did last year. I mean, it would almost have to be something different. I'm totally down for that. Justin, I started listening to The Weeknd after I walked through that maze. You know, a lot of people did. And you know what? Their gimmick worked because people were buying tickets to that concert too. And I think that was kind of like their big plan, was to, you know, get the exposure for The Weeknd out there to an audience that probably would normally not listen to him. But they sold those tickets and it did very well, so. So I'm just trying to catch up with the chat, you guys. Caesar! Do you think we're getting Jurassic World Maze location again? You know what? I'm not sure. Just because of that location was, I think there's a Super Nintendo World is over there now. So, I don't know if they would have enough room, just to go back there. But who knows? I may be wrong. Sorry, Universal Screams. I'm live, so I couldn't really pick up the phone. So sorry, I wasn't trying to ignore you. I'll call you later, though. Oh, Danny's in the chat. He says, "Yeah, I told you about them." Tell me about who? Justin, is that Danny in the chat? Yes, that is Danny in the chat. Danny's in the chat, y'all. Jennifer says, bring Iron Maiden. I'm telling you, a lot of people are down with the Maiden. Seriously. LaDonna, how's it going? Hello, hello. Park and Sip says, Rob Zombie needs to bring back a maze, bro. Him with The Weeknd would be fire. Oh man, imagine a mashup like that. Nobody would expect that. Like, how would they do that? That's like two genres that, you know what? They'll make it work. Because you know what? I thought the same thing when they were gonna do Black Phone and Freaky last year as a mashup. I was like, how's that gonna work? But it totally worked and they made it happen. So yeah, who knows? Universal Screams, Maiden. Yes. Justin, they need to do a Michael Jackson maze someday. That'd be really scary. LaDonna, I'm fairly new to your channel. My friend Lisa M recommended me to your channel. Oh, thank you. Well, thanks for stopping by, and thank you, Lisa, for recommending us. Yeah, normally it's me and Danny. Danny couldn't be here right now, but I'm gonna meet up with him later. So we're gonna make sure we do more chats leading up to HHN, and we'll both be in the chat. So um, yeah, look forward to that. Lisa, this is the channel I've been telling you about, Gibson. Oh, thank you, Lisa. Everybody, welcome LaDonna and Jennifer. I hope we have more original mazes this year. Rumor has it that we'll get a Spirits and Demons of the East. Ooh, the 2019 Scare Zone as a maze. I ain't mad at that. That'd be awesome. Caesar says, I do hope for a Luigi Mansion maze also. Can you imagine? I mean, if they were allowed to do like an overlay for Super Nintendo World during Halloween, I don't think they will, just because of the rights and the way Nintendo's being very particular how they treat their property. But I do think it would be kind of amazing to do kind of like a Boo maze or an overlay, just with a bunch of pumpkins and boos and all those things. Like the projections they had for the grand opening. I don't know if you guys had a chance to see that on YouTube, but that in itself was a show. I mean, if they brought that to Halloween or for Horror Nights or even any other nights, even during the summer nights, that'd be amazing. If they did like a projection with fireworks down there, that'd be amazing. All right. The Super Mario Mover toys, yes. Adana, thank you, SoCal Pals. Looking forward to more lives. Yes, we're gonna bring you some more lives. Hopefully more during the day and walking around the park. So right now it's just kind of a chill day conversation we're having about HHN. About the upcoming Halloween season, about Six Flags Magic Mountain doing their Scream Break coming up in a couple weeks, which I'm really looking forward to and excited about. So, Cloudy Heavens, they changed the date for the Super Mario Brothers movie. Yes, I think we posted that on our Instagram. I think they moved it up 2 days early, right? If I'm not mistaken. I went to the 5th. Originally, I think it was the 7th of April. Now it's to the 5th. So, that's awesome. Marcus, hello guys. What's up, Marcus? Long time no see. How you been? Justin, OMG, yes, the release date for the Mario movie changed. LaDonna says Lisa M is great, huh, Justin? Yes, Lisa is awesome. Lisa's great. Parkin Sip says the whole Bloomhouse mashup was fire. Who would have thought, right? Who would have known? I mean, we saw both movies and I was just like, how are they gonna do this? One's a comedy, campy. The other one's a little bit more serious with Ethan Hawke. It worked, and we loved it. All right. Y'all around this weekend at uni, bro? I think we're gonna be here Sunday morning. We probably won't stay the whole day. We'll probably just pop in for a bit. But yeah, normally you can catch us here at either Sundays or Mondays. Is usually when we're here more often. So. Justin, yes, LaDonna Gibson. We actually first met in person HHN opening day. LaDonna says, hopefully one day I'll run into you guys soon. I have a pass as well. Oh, definitely. If you see us around the park, just, hit us over the head, say hello, whatever. We love meeting new people. All right. Claudia Heaven says, is that the Japanese scare zone? The spirits and demons? I'm not really sure if that's a Japanese scare zone or not. It might have been. All right. LaDonna says, what do you guys think of the shows shutting down to make room for the new roller coaster? I'm always down for progress, and it's for the greater good, I would say. Universal doesn't have much room to expand. It's a small park. And if they want to keep up with other parks like Knott's and Disney, then it's something that they had to do it. Whether the roller coaster is going to be a franchise that people like or don't really agree with is, it is what it is. But at the end of the day, we are going to get a new roller coaster, and it's going to be something else to do at the park. I know Universal gets a lot of, I won't say hate, but it gets a lot of criticism about not having enough to do here at the park. You can pretty much get everything done in half a day. So for them to add another ride and make it more of a theme park, I'd have to say I'm happy about that. I'm glad that they're doing that. So whether it's going to be a Fast and Furious roller coaster or a Jurassic one, which I was kind of hoping it would have been, doesn't look like it's going to be, but if it's Fast and Furious, it is what it is. It's a new roller coaster. All right. Yeah, so that stage area, LaDonna, is going to get torn down. I heard someone say they're going to break ground in July. So July is going to, I guess, this is just rumor. We're not confirming anything. This is just what we've heard, that they're going to break ground in July. So by HHN, I don't think that building will be around if that's the case. So Claudia Heaven says, they should do something that Disney does with the adult Halloween party thing, but at Super Nintendo World. Kind of like having our own, not Oogie Boogie Bash, but like a Bowser Bash, maybe? Or a Boo Bash. That'd be kind of cool. Get tons of candy. It's just so small down there. I think that's the only reason why I don't think it would work, just because it's so tight down there. I don't know. I don't see it happening, but if the land was a little bit bigger, I would definitely see it working. Marcus says, I've been great. Thank you for asking. It's always nice to see the SoCal Pal. Oh, thanks, Marcus. We appreciate you. Marcus says, I hope you both stay safe. Keep the great videos. You both are really nice and always great saying hello at the park. Likewise, we always look forward to seeing you guys here at the park, especially during HHN. That was awesome. Just met a new friend in the chat. Woo woo. It's all about making friends, right? LaDonna says, yeah, something new for the park. I'm looking forward to it. We should look forward to it. It's something different, something fresh. So yeah, they want to keep up with everybody else. You gotta get with the times. You gotta get away from the simulation rides and the 3D and all that stuff. So I'm glad they're actually putting in a roller coaster. I know we have Flight of the Hippogriff, which I don't really consider a roller coaster just because it's like, what, 5 seconds long and oh, whatever. Justice says, I heard rumors that a Back to the Future attraction could replace the former Fast and Furious Extreme close-up attraction in the studio tour. That'd be interesting. Fast and Furious is getting replaced by Back to the Future, possibly. Cloudy Heaven says Haunted Mansion and maybe Bowser? Maybe. LaDonna says yes, it would be a waste not to put something there. And you're right, forget it. It's about 10 years. So yeah, has anybody else heard of any other mazes coming to HHN? I don't know. There's just so many franchises out there. We have to think about what movies is the Blumhouse movie studio going to be coming out with. They have the new Exorcist movie coming out this year. I even heard rumors of a movie called Cocaine Bear coming to Halloween Horror Nights. Who knows? I haven't seen the movie yet, so I don't know what it's really about. I know it's about a bear that does cocaine, but that's about as far as I know. That'd be kind of weird though. Cocaine Bear. Huh. And I know, wait, is there a new Insidious movie coming out this year as well? I could have read that somewhere. I might have been wrong. I'm not really sure. That'd be weird for Cocaine Bear to be a maze, right? I mean, have you seen the movie though? Is it like is it horror or is it comedy or? I'm not really sure what to make of that movie. It could go either way. Lisa says, I remember Backtrapped. I had the lanyard, but I lost it somewhere. Oh no! Backtrap was awesome. I used to love that one. You'd have to walk into the different rooms when they end up at the last room. It was that big fire that broke out. Issa says, I think you're right. There is a new Insidious movie coming out. Yeah, I'm not really sure when though. Is it summertime or is it after? Because I know if it's too close to HHN, they probably won't do the maze. I think Universal learned their lesson on doing mazes based on movies that release too close to Halloween. A lot of people never got a chance to see the movie, so they didn't know what the maze was about. So yeah. It's based on a true story on Cocaine Bear. So it is. There was a bear that did cocaine or got into some cocaine and went crazy or something. I don't know. Justin says, now that makes it 2 shows I need to watch tomorrow. Bad Batch and Mandalorian. Oh, Mandalorian for sure. That's our show. Danny has to go. All right, Danny, I'll see you later. I'll meet you at the usual spot. Poor Bearheart sucks. Cloudy Heavens. In the 80s or 90s, I haven't seen the movie yet, although. I know there has to be some other movies too that are coming out that we're probably, I drew a blank right now. Like I said, I got out of work, so my brain shut off as soon as I punched out of work. So I apologize. So Insidious comes out on July 7th. So maybe. So that might be a possibility for Maze if that comes out in July. Um, I know they've done Insidious before in the past, so I don't know. The New Exorcist, yes, the New Exorcist is by Blumhouse. So let's see if that comes to the park. I don't know. That's just a classic though, and I don't want to see them mess it up if they do like a remake. You know, just because I'm be like, oh come on, they messed it up. Parkinson says my brain stays shut off. Yeah, it's how I feel most of the time, but you know. Donna, what do you think of Winnie the Pooh? Oh, the horror movie. What's it called again? Um, there was a Winnie the Pooh horror movie that just came out. I think it was only released for like a day or two. Oh man. Lisa M. What was the name of that movie with the Winnie the Pooh horror movie that came out? Blood and Honey. There you go. Cloudy Heaven says she saw it. It was 7 out of 10. Okay. Blood and Honey. I think I just wait for it to, I don't know, rent it, I guess. I don't know if I'd go see it in the movie theater. But I definitely want to check it out just to see. And me and Danny have this like infatuation right now. We saw a couple movies. I don't know if you guys have probably heard of it. It's called Terrifier 1 and 2. If they brought that to horror nights, I'd be here every day, and that would be the only house I would go into. I freaking love that movie, and I love that clown. He's creepy as heck. That'd be amazing. Oh, The Nun 2 comes out later this year too. Thank you, LaDonna. Man, you got the 411 on the movies this year. Terrifier, yes. I don't know. I think that would be too extreme for Universal. Probably they'd probably have to tone it down. I think if they did that, but it would be such a cheap franchise to get the rights to. The movie cost almost nothing to make, and it made so much money in the movie theaters. I would love to see that come to Halloween Horror Nights. Evil Dead Inside. Oh, Evil Dead Rise is coming out. Yes, Evil Dead Rise is coming to HHN. It's gonna go over where the Universal Horror Hotel used to be. Like I was mentioning earlier in the chat, probably before you came in, we were talking about how me and Danny, we actually saw the movie last year in July, but we couldn't talk about it. So we actually know what the movie's about, and that maze that they had last year looked exactly like the movie. So. The Haunted Mansion movie. I think that's a Disney property though, so I don't think that'll be coming to Horror Nights. It'd be nice if it did have a haunted house maze. Cloudy Heavens. When that Terrifier movie came out, the creator of the movie or someone who's part of that was begging Art the Clown to be added to a video game. I think I know which one you're talking about too. Caesar says, I heard Last of Us is coming. That'd be awesome too if The Last of Us came. If they could get around the movie rights and the video game rights. So those would be two rights that they would have to purchase in order to get that maze to come to Halloween Horror Nights. So it's kind of iffy. I hope they do. The game is amazing. The movie, I heard the TV show is even better. So yeah. Oh, we got Sean. Imagine if Universal made a horror house off the terror of Trevor Henderson creatures like Siren, Head Cartoon, Cat, etc. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Kind of like that old school kind of a feel, right? Run Rabbit Run movie is a trip, but looks dumb. I haven't seen any trailer to that, so I wouldn't be able to tell you. Run Rabbit Run. Name's cool. So, what do you guys think about? What if Scream 7, King of Halloween Horror Nights? I know they have that Scream interactive experience over in Santa Monica at the 3rd Street Promenade. That looks really, really, really cool. I wish I could have gone. But I don't know. The movie looks kind of cool too. So, I mean, if they bring that to Horror Nights, maybe do some kind of mashup with someone else. Um, I don't see it being a maze all by itself. I think they would have to mix it in with someone else. Horror movies are not the same anymore. It's a hit or miss with horror movies. I think the older ones, the ones with the practical scares, were a lot better instead of the CGI special effect ones. So you stopped watching Scream after Scream 2, LaDonna? Yeah, I guess it got kind of repetitive after the second one, but I heard the remakes or the reboots, they've actually been pretty good. So um, it'd be interesting to see if it does come to Halloween Horror Nights. Rashawn says, or imagine a horror house for creepy. Oops, my chat went away. Where are you? Creepy pastas like Jeff the Killer, Slenderman, Eyeless Jack, Smile Dog, Laughing Jack. Who had a Slenderman house before? I wasn't sure if it was Universal or not, but I could have sworn that they did have a house at one point or another at some theme park. Or is that my imagination? I don't know. Caesar still wants a Conjuring maze. Well, you never know. Sometimes Universal brings back the old IPs for another round. Look what they've done with Halloween. How many times have we had a Halloween maze here in the park? Ooh, yes, Conjuring maze. Most likely Las Vegas, Claudia Heaven says. They did that before. And LaDonna says she misses the Walking Dead maze. I know a lot of people miss it, but they miss it for the nostalgia. They don't miss it particularly because it was a good maze. It was okay. But I guess as the years went by, they had less scare actors in that maze. So it was just kind of like nothing really going on in there. There's like a couple of scare actors and that was it. But the first couple years, it was awesome, yeah. They had a lot of people in there trying to scare you. Sean says, oh, you know what would be cool? A horror house. The Backrooms, why? Because Kane Pixels, creator of the Backrooms series, is working with the film studio A24 to create a Backrooms movie. Huh, and when's that movie gonna be coming out? Or have they even written it yet? It's just kind of in the talks, I think. I don't think they've penciled anything in yet as far as story or casting or anything like that. You have some great ideas there, Sean. Yes, you do. Thinking outside the box. I like that. Cloudy Heaven says the original creator of the Backrooms reminded, oops, Anonymous when they first made the story, because someone made a fan-made video and now he's being called the creator of it. The dude would never see a single penny of his own franchise. That kind of sucks. Ooh, it's getting cold. Didn't bring my gloves today. Candyman was only a meet and greet last year. Not actually a meet and greet. It was kind of a photo op. They had a cardboard cutout of Candyman if you did the RIP tour. Also, they did have someone in a mask at some point pretending to be Candyman for the photo op. He was supposed to have a maze last year as part of Blumhouse. For some reason or another, that one did get scrapped. So that's not to say that he might make a return and come back this year or maybe sometime in the future. But definitely a good maze to keep an eye on if they do decide to bring it back. So. Sean says, I will say though that next year, HHN 2024 has to have a Five Nights at Freddy's. You know what? You're not the first one to tell me that. You're like the 20th. Like, people really, really want a Five Nights at Freddy's house. I think it's been long enough. I mean, that franchise has been out for, what, almost 10 years now? So yeah, if they did a house or a maze, that'd be crazy. A bunch of fuzzies trying to kill you. Oh, you want to see a Van Helsing maze? I know when they had the original House of Horrors, back where Starbucks is at right now, they had that House of Horrors. And that used to be a Van Helsing walkthrough. I wouldn't say like a maze. It was just kind of like just a little walkthrough experience that you can go through. And it had a bunch of artifacts from Van Helsing in there. And but yeah, if they bring it back, that'd be kind of cool. But you know, Universal has to come out this year. Has to be a monster house. What monster do you think that they would be coming out with this year? Previous year was the Bride of Frankenstein Lives. Last year we had Dracula versus the Mummy versus the Wolfman. What would it be this year? Or what would you guys want to see this year for a monster house? Personally, I want to see a Creature from the Black Lagoon kind of maze. Similar how they did in the Depths at Not Scary Farm. I don't know if you guys remember that maze in the Depths. Where it makes it seem like you're like in a swamp, and they had like these lasers that made it seem like you're inside water. It was kind of a cool maze. If they did something like that, that'd be awesome. Yes, you do get to interact with Chucky in that house. Yes, I remember that. Sean says, would Five Nights at Freddy's be its own house, or would it be part of a Blumhouse horror house, since Blumhouse is making Five Nights at Freddy's? I would want to see it be its own house. I think Five Nights at Freddy's needs to be its own house. I don't want to see them mess that up. I want to see it. They need to do justice to Freddy's. It deserves its own house. What do you guys think? I mean, do you really want to see a mashup with that? I mean, I want to see its own house. Lisa M, I think we had one Van Helsing maze, kinda. Yeah, I remember that. That was a while ago though. Caesar says, I hope creatures for Universal Monster, but probably won't. Ladonna says the Wolfman. The actor passed away today. What actor? Cloudy Heavens. I haven't checked the news today, so actually I haven't even been home yet. Creature from the Black Lagoon versus Phantom of the Opera Horror House. I would want to see either one have its own maze. Phantom or the Creature from the Black Lagoon. Because I don't, what would they be fighting about? Oh, oh yeah. Oh no, that's horrible. May you rest in peace. It is sad. Even more reason to bring that house to Halloween Horror Nights. I know Danny wants to see another Bride of Frankenstein Lives kind of a maze. That was actually one of his favorites. And the soundtrack by Slash just put that one over the top for us. That had to have been the best music that Slash has come out with thus far. Well, for us at least. He comes out with a bunch of great music every year for a maze. But that particular house, me and Danny, we really enjoy that one a lot. So if they did something else with the Bride, we're big fans of the Bride. So yeah, if they did a Frankenstein and Bride again, very mad at it. So I heard, okay, these are the rumors I've been hearing. The moving monsters that might be coming to Halloween Horror Nights would have been the Creature from the Black Lagoon, the Phantom of the Opera. Which other one was it? Phantom of the Opera. See, I told you, my brain shut off. What is wrong with me today? My God, it's only Tuesday. Well, once I find out, I'll let you guys know. But we're coming up on an hour, you guys. I wasn't planning to be live this long. I was only going to come on here real quick just to chat with you guys about, some speculations on Halloween Horror Night mazes and Six Flags. But let's see, Stranger Things. I want to see Vecna. That'd be crazy. See a Vecna. Oh my gosh. That's one guy I don't want to mess with. Vecna. Sean says for HHN, Universal should have Super Nintendo World open, but play creepy music from the Mario games and have projections of the ghosts all over the land. Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier in the chat, is that they had a projection light show throughout the castle and the mountains with the skeleton turtles and the boos and all those creepy characters from the game. That'd be awesome. Maybe some fire coming up from the castle again, like they did for the grand opening or that media event. That'd be amazing. All right, you guys. So I think that's gonna do it for tonight. We are gonna go live again sooner rather than later. Within the next few days, me and Danny will be going live. and we'll talk more about Halloween Horror Nights. We still got to do that tram ride one more time to get that better view of that house that's being constructed over at the Curious George parking lot. Again, in the last video, you couldn't really see too much just because of that rain guard, that plastic sheet that was covering it. I know a lot of people were complaining that the update video was kind of weak or that it was too short. But again, it wasn't an HHN update video. It was just a construction update to give you an update on what's being done here at Universal. And we're going to continue to do that as soon as we see any progress going on in the parks as far as construction is concerned. So those videos are not going to be very long. It's just going to be straight to the point, show you what's happening, and that's it. It's not going to be a big, long video. You know, we like to just get straight to the point, give you the info, and yeah, we're going to keep updating you guys. So make sure you guys stay tuned. If you haven't, you guys please subscribe, hit the like button. It helps the channel out a lot. We got a bunch of stuff planned coming up in the near future. You guys, we got some cool restaurants that we're going to be going to here in Hollywood. I can't wait for you guys to check it out. We're really looking forward to this. It's going to be so much fun. But you're going to have to stay tuned. All right? I'm not giving it away. So you guys have a good night. We love you all. Thank you for joining me. And we'll see you soon. Peace.